Hi, my name is Cem Vardar. I'm a data scientist and founder of LocationAnalyzer.com. In this video, I'm going to walk you through how to use our free location analyzer tool. So, free location analyzer tool is a tool that we have created for comparing two business locations. And the scenario is you are going to start a new business and you want to find the best location for your business, and then you have a few alternatives. And in this case, let's assume that you have like two alternative locations, right? So what you want to understand in location analysis is if your business is going to be close to your target customers, right? If enough people who is going to patronize your business lives around your location. And this can be like a complicated thing to analyze, and then there might be many factors. But what we have tried to do is we have tried to do it make it very simple. And then in this tool, what you can do is you can do a location analysis for two locations where you can compare population, income, and age around those locations, right? So it is very simple to use. All you need is the addresses of the locations that you are going to compare. So I'm going to run a quick demo here. So I'm going to pick like two Tempe locations. So I know Tempe area like pretty well. Like I lived there like for 20 years. And like the first location that I've picked is like in Southeast Tempe in like more suburban area. And then the second location that I picked here is like in like closer to downtown Tempe, where Arizona State University is located, and where a lot of like business locations are there. And when I like click here, analyze addresses, what the tool is going to do is it's going to uh, pull all the census data. It's going to pull population, income, and age of people who are living around like these areas. And what's going to output is it's going to give you like a list of locations. So our alternative one is the Southeast Tempe location. So alternative one is this, and then we have alternative two, which is this guy, right? It's like closer to like on the north side, like closer to like downtown Tempe, right? And then it's going to give you three maps like population, income, and age, and then it's going to give you like some tabular results. So let's walk through what these what these maps and tabular results mean, right? So let's focus on population. So what we have here is like we have marked like our two candidate locations with these like markers here, and what we have done is we have like generated what we call a heat map around those areas, right? So each box here is a collection of like people living in there. The census bureau calls them census block groups. That's how they divide the whole country into like smaller areas where they measure the population there, right? So the greener an area is like in this like the first map means that like more people is living there. So if you look at here, this is like one of the most green areas, this is another green area. So in this like census black group in this box here, like about like 3,000 people, right? And then when you look at the reddish areas, like it's like less people are living. And then if you look at the reddest of the red, like you see that like, oh, there's zero people living there. Why? Because that's the airport, right? So right off the bat you can get an idea about like the amount of like people living around those locations. And looks like uh, there is you can like get a sense that okay, there is like less people living around like our alternative two, and then more people living around like our alternative one, right? And then similar thing like for the income, right? So the greener the area like in the census black group, it means that like the income like median or like average income is like higher there. And then the red areas like have lower income, lower median household income, right? So this gives you an idea about like the average income of the people around those areas, right? So you can see that okay, I have like a lot of like reds around here. So the population living here like has lower income, and then I have like maybe more like mid-level or like upper middle class, like sort of like household income, like around this area, right? And just a similar thing for the age, right? The redder, the greener the area, it means that there is like older people living there, and then the red areas means like the average age is like much lower. So as you can see here, like around like Arizona State University campus here, like you see a lot of like the average age is like much lower, and then we have like sort of like the suburbs here where like people are older and like, and then have higher income, like, and then those things go usually correlated with each other, right? So just like looking at these maps like can give you an idea about like which location is better for your business, right? So if you are targeting higher income customers, you are going to like start a above average restaurant, or like a yoga studio, like where you are targeting like higher income customers, then alternative like one seems to be better, right? So you are more closer to those customers. Or if you are going to start a like a sort of a fast food restaurants that's like that sells uh, like sort of like inexpensive like burgers and fast food, or you are going to open a gym that's targeting like young people and so on, then alternative one might be better, alternative two might be better, right? So this is the whole idea around like demographic analysis for location selection, right? So you get the data, you usually visualize it, and then you can see like which location might be better, and then this gives you like important information when you are like considering other factors like foot traffic, visibility, and the cost of like renting a location. And then you can say, okay, oh, this location is like a little bit more expensive, but I'm going to be much closer to my like target customers, so it makes like more sense for me to like pay that higher rent, or like that sort of a thinking, right? And then like look, another thing that we present here is like tabular results, and then these are like the population, again, income and age, like around the, like a radius around those candidate locations that we have, right? So within 1 mile, like population one has like maybe like almost three times more people than alternative to, right? So this gives you a like a more of a like a quantitative sense of like with numbers about like how many people live, like what's the average household income, what's the average age, and then you can see like, and then this like range idea is also like can be applied differently to different businesses, right? So for some businesses, people might be traveling more to your business. If you are a specialized restaurant, or if you are a specialized gym, or like, or a specialized physician, right? So people will travel more. But if you are a like a sort of a, like a commodity type of like business where you are like going to sell a lot, but like there is like many competitors, then like your target range would be closer. People won't travel like 8 miles to come to your business. And that's how you can think about it, and then pick like which row you focus on, like on this graph, right? So this is a summary of like how our free location tool is used. So feel free to like play with it, and then send us a note and comments and questions about it. And before I close, I want to show like our like services that we offer at locationanalyzer.com. So if you go to our order now page, like currently we are like offering like detailed location analysis reports for like a very reasonable price. So check this out as well. So if you want like experts like helping you with these like data analysis and so on, and then you want to dig deeper into the data before you make this big decisions, that's the service that we provide. So hopefully like this was helpful. Thanks for listening.